The Musical Bees and the Flower Orchestra. Once upon a time, deep in the forest there lived a colony of bees so unique they made music like no other. The bees were an odd-looking bunch. Some were red, some were yellow, and some were an array of other colors, stripes and spots and colorful patterns of all kinds. But what made these bees so special was the fact that they were musical. They made their own songs, and when they buzzed, it was in harmony with each other. The music was so beautiful it drew all the animals of the wood near to them: foxes and raccoons, owls and eagles, even the shy little hares stopped to listen. But the musical bees weren't satisfied with just their own songs. They wanted to play with more than just voices and tiny wings. So, they decided to put on a show. Using their little bee legs, they set about collecting petals from all the flowers in the forest. They collected lilies and roses, daisies and pansies, until they had enough to create a beautiful stage set. It was like a giant orchestra with its own vibrant lighting show. The musical bees that had created this masterpiece were full of pride and excitement, and they anxiously awaited the start of their performance. But they weren't alone in their anticipation. All the other animals of the forest were eager to get the show started. The musical bees took their places on the petal stage and the show began. As they buzzed, the petals lit up in clouds of color and sound. Cabaret music filled the wood, and the animals were mesmerized. Even the hares were up on their hind hoofs, tapping away in time with the music. The show went on and on until the sun began to set and the petals started to droop. The stage show must come to an end, but not before the king of the forest made a grand entrance. The badger came lumbering in and bowed to the musical bees. "I have never seen such a show," he said. The bees held out their wings in thanks and their audience cheered. The show was over, but the musical bees were still buzzing with energy. They had done something no one had ever seen before. From that day on, the musical bees were celebrated throughout the forest. Every now and then they still come out to give the animals a special show, and each time is as special as the last. The musical bees and the flower orchestra always stay in the hearts and minds of the animals of the forest as a reminder of true beauty and joy.